MLP Digital Paint. Join me July 18th at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live for a virtual paint lesson. Bring a pre-painted canvas laid in with an orangish pink color, a dark green, a light green, a black, and a burnt orange. Don't forget your regular supplies, artist brushes, a rag, and a jar of water. Last week on Instagram, we studied 7 different subjects to help prepare us for this painting. Pop art almost seems specifically designed for the foodie, a person passionate about food. But individuals are not the only ones passionate about food. The food industry and corporations have complicated relationships that affect our daily lives. A person who is a foodie usually leads the way in a community regarding food trends. An easy trend to follow is the National Day of, a calendar showcasing recipes, flavors, and seasonal favorites, and sometimes more than one. The National Days calendar is really quite absurd when you think about it. After all, who's really celebrating National Beans and Franks Day? The most famous National Day of would probably be Thanksgiving, and is in fact a real holiday. It was signed in resolution December 26, 1941. It was George Washington who proclaimed November 26th as a National Day of Thanksgiving, which should have become a celebration of the harvest going into winter, actually in fact became a template for selling food. According to a listing by Danielle Laster, bread is the #1 selling food item. National Homemade Bread Day falls on November 17th, just in time for Thanksgiving. A National Day of is a proclamation of a public or official matter of great importance. Presidents can recognize an event, as well as federal, state, and municipal legislators, as well as governors and mayors. While this sounds legit, most National Days ofs have petitioned Chase's calendar of events, which has published every National Day, week, and month since 1958. Once listed here, you can now approach the government and request your proclamation for your National Day. This is a public relations specialist's dream, leading to free advertisement on all social media platforms, created by the individual who's actually purchasing the product. Is it really beneficial to our health when we buy into the National Day of? July is filled with ice cream, candy, cookies, hot dogs, junk food, and alcohol. In fact, July 11th is indeed National 7-Eleven Day. Only 2 of the 57 National Food Days, taking note there's only 31 days in the month, are dedicated to fruits. July 11th is National Rainier Cherry Day, and July 31st is National Avocado Day. No vegetables were announced for July. A U.S. Surgeon General tweets about his eating of strawberry ice cream on National Ice Cream Day. Is this ethical? According to an article in The Atlantic by James Hamlin on August 20th, 2019, it was Ronald Reagan in 1984 who declared this day in order to help the dairy industry. Fast forward to 2020, and any corporation selling this product sees a surge of sales on this day. Pop art has presented many food items as a parody, but this style has become so ingrained in our consciousness that we no longer question the ethics of these relationships. We simply receive its message as an invitation to buy. The absurdity of the parody is lost on modern-day audiences. Art from the past century has become a foundation for our experience as a consumer. We much prefer a positive experience with a product than trying to reach an unobtainable goal, especially when that unobtainable goal leaves us feeling empty and with shattered dreams. Incorporating experience as a sales tool builds community and creates a broader audience. Pop art is just one of the many tools for creating visually appealing product marketing. So on your favorite National Day, you could incorporate this style to show your participation and love of the experience. But incorporating pop art into a painting also just makes for a great wall hanging in the kitchen. Hunger is primal instinct number 1. An article in Science Direct in 2016 by Charles Spence talks about offering addictive food to hit the bliss point of pleasure. That's sugar, salt, and fat. We use words like visual porn to describe visual hunger and are subjected to digital satiation. The important thing to understand as we digest digital food is, have I been presented with the health consequences? I hope you've enjoyed our journey this week discussing why images have so much influence on our food perceptions. Maybe decide that a certain art style will help bring a healthier digital bliss to your consumption of food as you scroll through social media.